Great. Thanks a lot for the introduction. I think it's the first time I get introduced in Turkish, so I hope it was 100% right, but I guess so. Actually, I want to talk a little bit with you guys about personalization. Personalization through display advertising. And it will be all pure content, but one thing I think every company does is they start just by introducing the company they work for. So I work for Sociomantic. It's actually the first European DSP with own technology. So this means that we buy our traffic through RTB, and we do this quite successfully. So since 2009, when we founded the company, we are already active now in more than 60 markets. We can offer our clients actually campaigns across the full funnel, starting from reach, across retargeting, up to loyalty campaigns. And we have the capability to do this through multiple channels, such as Facebook or desktop campaigns, and as well through multiple devices, mobile tablets, and so on. Since 2014, we are very proud that we have as well an office in Turkey. I honestly, and I had many presentations within the last months in different countries, but I honestly love the Turkish market. It's a very dynamic market and the market is picking up very quickly. And we have successful campaigns already since 2012 in Turkey. All right, so what do I want to talk about? I want to talk a little bit about a media revolution which we can see. And what do I mean by this? It's a personal media revolution. And why is this revolution important for you? For you guys, as online marketing guys, it just delivers the perfect KPIs. So personalized campaigns deliver compared to normal standard display campaigns better CTRs and better conversion rates from time to time up to 5-6 times higher. But what we ask us actually, it's how does the consumer feel about it to receive this personalized ads? And actually, when I worked for Zalando, which is kind of the mother company from Zidaya, which was, I guess, kind of famous in Turkey, I got often complaints that we are following the people too much, that we don't show them too often a banner. But people get very, very used to it, and they get used to, and they even like it. And they like it to receive personal ads, even different messages on different channels. If you think this is the online opinion, it's totally wrong. So what was one of the most successful campaigns we could see within the last months? It was actually the campaign from Coca-Cola. And this campaign was, for me, the perfect one-to-one approach from a brand. So how great is it actually that you could buy your Coca-Cola with your personal name on it? It was first purely online. Afterwards, they even began to sell this in the shops. So they really got some guys who were promoting their product in the market. And I even don't know the figures, how much more they could sell through this campaign. If we compare this actually to personalized advertising or programmatic buying, it is, so I think the question why you should do it is already answered. But the question how you should do it, it's even more important. And actually, if we talk about personalization, it's mainly about two different things. It's the price and it's the messaging. Of course, there are other things you could take into account, but these are, in my eyes, the main factors. Let's focus at first on pricing. That's a wonderful thing that since 2010, 2011, real-time bidding got to the market, and you have the possibility to bid on every specific ad impression at a different price. So companies like us, we can take up to 50 different parameters into account and then drop a specific CPM price according to the user, to the ad, and things like this. So first of all, you can personalize actually the CPM. Second, and this goes hand in hand with your CRM approach, we can personalize the CPO for a specific user group and even on a one-to-one level. I cover this later. Last but not least, the third point, and I think this is where we will see a big shift and great things happening in the future. Companies begin as well to experiment with a specific price per product, which means actually that maybe you, because you bought always high products, you will see a different high price products, you will see a different price than other users will do. So much about the price personalization. If we look actually to the message personalization, this as well developed massively within the last years actually. So first thing is, if you only concentrate on mobile, where you can run very successful campaigns, inventory is still pretty cheap, and KPIs are getting every month by far better. So on mobile, I think this is specifically a great channel for deal sites or shopping clubs, where you really have to buy quickly a new product. And the thing which is totally new for us old online guys, it's you can have geo-targeting with it, which is really nice. So all the things, vouchers from Starbucks or whatever it is, it will really increase within the next months. Second thing, tablets. I still remember when I surfed first time on some shops with a tablet. The user experience was horrible because there was no responsive design, no different websites, but this increased and as well, or this improved, and as well the way how you can buy something improved as well heavily, so payment options. And this just makes tablet to perfect channel, very comfortable to buy on the couch actually. Last but not least, of course, desktop, still the most important channel you can concentrate on. And there, especially in the area of loyalty, when should a user buy which product again? It's one of the main focus things a company should concentrate in online marketing. So much about, I mean, like 50 minutes, it's not much, so I actually hope to cover these basic things about messaging and pricing, but I would like to give you a little outlook, what we think could happen next based on our experience and based on my experience being in online marketing since 2001 actually. So the future of personalization. Before I begin to tell you some things about this, let's look a step back. We were discussing with our clients in 2010 RTB. Nobody know what it was, but in 2012, 2013, it was kind of the buzzword. But there was another buzzword, and maybe you know which one I mean. It's big data. And honestly, big data, it's very important, but the way how big data is handled at the moment, we see it as a big data dilemma, or even internally, we name it as a big data bullshit. Why is it like this? Most of the companies who are consultancies there with big data, at first you have to learn like which data do you want to collect, how should you structure the data, and actually how to pass it to different vendors. And this is only the best companies are improving there, or are doing their very good job at the moment. And this is why we think in our IC solution should be smart data. So what do we mean by smart data? By smart data, actually, we mean that you think about which data you collect, at which place you collect it, how to pass it to different vendors, and how to update it, best case, in real time. And then you get the possibility, what only a few companies have at the moment, that you can pass this, personalized actually, to different vendors and to different channels. And if we just focus on one specific industry, it's actually the retail and shopping industry, so including shopping clubs. We see there are 4 different types of data. First data type, it's purchase data. That means that is by far the strongest data. The people really bought something. And you need this data to see what can I recommend to the other companies, and actually what can I offer to my clients best. Same with loyalty data. There you can always go for the next best buy. So, and I mean, we got bought by dunnhumby, which was mentioned in the introduction. They do this since 25 years, and they do an awesome job to know which product to offer for the next best buy. As well, marketing interactions. Most of us are online marketing guys, and actually we are used that you can track everything. And this is happening now more and more as well with offline channels. And last but not least, CRM data, the heart of every company, getting very, very close to online marketing or to the online marketing department, where everything is just about different CRM data, different CRM groups, and which value they bring to your company. So much about data types we see. If we discuss a little bit how the future will segment these data, and let's take once again a look back. I mean, at first, when some guys started on online marketing, there was no segmentation, and we were happy already that we could track all the results. Then companies began to look by channel which value is a user bringing, and to have a different CPO or return on investment per channel. So simple example, price comparison sites, most of the time bring a lower quality of customers than you get, for example, through SEM campaigns, because these people most of the time only buy because of the price, discounted products. Then the next development was actually, and this is what we began once again with Zalando in 2010, that we was concentrating on new users instead of existing users. Because if you calculate the customer lifetime value of a new user, it's by far higher than for an existing one, which you only have to reactivate. And starting with this, the CRM approach actually developed, where you just know after a while, this user has this value for me. And this is not the end. The best companies we see, they are beginning to already segment or have segments of one, which will continue in the future, and you just calculate at a given stage the value for a specific user who enters your website. Of course, what do you need with it? You need a lot of reach and you even can calculate a different price per device actually, and you need this reach to get the user at the best moment to watch again at your ad and bring him to the website actually when he's ready to buy the next time. So I kind of ran a little more than I expected through this presentation, because it was already 2 times announced that there's a lunch break, so I'm happy that you stayed here, guys. We have here a booth in the corner. As I said to you, since 2014, we have a wonderful Turkish team taking care of our clients. You can see them below. By the way, we still grow the team, so if anybody would like to join a very dynamic company, I'm happy to discuss this one later. And I think what is most important in our industry, it is that most of us, we are exchanging a lot of knowledge. And I think this is how I built my career within the last 14 years. So if anybody would like to discuss something after this presentation, we are happy to meet him at our booth. Thanks a lot, and then enjoy lunch.